welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today guys, we're going to discuss the relationship between Scorpio and Capricorn. So this is a very dark compatibility. These guys do get along. They're above average in compatibility for sure. I did a bit of research seeing different astrologists' opinion on the two, like how they operate in a business setting, of course with intimacy and then friendship. And then I came to my own conclusions for it as well, which I want to list off today. To start off with the friendship with these two. Friendship, 85%. Reason being, they're both they have a Sigma mentality. Like Capricorn is very much about keeping to themselves, getting the job done, really getting to work and getting results. Scorpio's good at gauging people's character and finding out what they're good for, what they're bad for, and if they have any utility to them as an ally or as an enemy. When these two get together, the Scorpio realizes that this is the closest person to them that they'll ever kind of meet. Because Capricorn is very serious due to the influence of Saturn. They're probably the most persevering sign, and they have a great deal of discipline. Scorpio definitely can respect that due to their emotional control, their social awareness, and they're also able to be quite disciplined themselves and achieve great results. So as friends, these guys are the type of friends that will end up actually probably making a business of some sort, or at least helping each other economically. The only cons with this is that they both are the silent type, so this is the kind of friendship that might not be that how do you put this? They're just not that talkative. They won't communicate that much with each other unless there's actually like a given purpose to them communicating, whether that be getting something done or playing an aggressive sport or going to some sort of club that they're both in. But they don't really just talk for the sake of talking. This goes for men or women. They're not going to find like a Capricorn and Scorpio gossiping, in other words. It's not really that likely unless they, of course, have different moon and ascendant signs that make them interpret the world in a very different way. Moving on to the business aspect, these guys work great for business. Same thing, 85%. Reason being behind that is Scorpio and Capricorn are very good at complementing each other when it comes to business. The Scorpio person is the type of person that doesn't mind another person taking the spotlight. And this is where the Capricorn gets to appear as like the managerial sort of person, the person that gets to present the ideas, but they're going to actually be receiving those ideas from the Scorpio. Some ideal things that these two can do together in a partnership is open like a psychiatric clinic. They can do, I would say, even a law firm. They can definitely be lawyers and partner up together. They also can open like things like a wine shop, jewelry, any sort of like stores that deal with appliances, and definitely anything in the healing arts. Like I said, with the psychiatrics can definitely work for these guys. Even opening like a supplement store, supplying medical supplies, anything of that caliber. That's more of like a low-key business, not really in the artistic field, not really in that whole flash glamour thing, but it just gets like that real good money. These guys can do. Even opening like a construction business or renovations, these guys are able to provide the service and do it in a very efficient way. Scorpio is going to keep them fixated. Capricorn is going to be able to present the ideas and really push forward with implementing their business plans. So it really makes them a great combination in that regard. And what makes them even better is that there's no real power play at hand. Once Scorpio gets to do their role and be appreciated for it by the Capricorn person, they don't mind the Capricorn person getting all the public relations and being the person that's appreciated and looked at as the head of the business, even though low-key, the Scorpion might be the person actually running it. So with these two in business, I don't really have a lot of bad things to say whatsoever. As long as they're both on the same page in regards to where they want their business to go, in regards to expansion and growth, they'll be absolutely fine. For intimate relation, it's unfortunately probably going to be the lowest at 75%. It's a bit above average due to the fact that they're both not that talkative, like I was saying in the friendship. Because of that, their sexual compatibility is okay. It works quite well. They're both earth signs. They definitely do understand when, excuse me, they're not both earth signs, but they both are signs that are very strong. So in other words, the Capricorn's an earth sign that's cardinal energy. You have the Scorpio that is a fixed water sign. So they're able to get together and operate in a way in which the Scorpio might have some emotional awareness that the Capricorn's unaware of, and they can help them dig deeper into their family tree and maybe identify where they're even hiding certain traumas. On the other hand, the Capricorn person is able to show the Scorpio a bit more about themselves when they're just simply talking with them on a regular day-to-day basis, or maybe they're just giving the Scorpio person an idea of somebody that they can actually trust for the first time. Capricorn is probably one of the most trustworthy signs across the zodiac, and Scorpio's main values has a lot to do with trust and making sure that they can actually I guess you would say, put their heart into an individual and really lock in with them. If they're unable to do that, they're going to have a very cynical sort of view of the world. So when they meet this Capricorn person, they definitely are able to feel that sense of security. And usually it's them that has to provide the sense of security, but when they're with a Capricorn, it can actually go both ways. So that works very, very well for them. Where things start going down, of course, was not just with the talking, but it's more so just with the whole exterior appearance that these guys have. Because Scorpio always likes to appear strong, be the person that's providing security. They're the silent Sigma type. But Capricorn's also the same. A lot of Capricorns have to grow up very fast. Because of Saturn, they didn't have a great childhood. They're very much pragmatists. They're very business savvy, workaholics. So these two might be the type of couple that doesn't spend a lot of time together. So on a long-term basis, this is where they can lead off and end up even having affairs. It's highly unlikely, but it is definitely a possibility because they don't spend that much time together. In order to fix this, I would say try to schedule in some spontaneity. At least get together a few times out of the month, discuss what's bothering you, what you like about the relationship, what have you. And also just even going out to different places, restaurants, the club, the movies, whatever you guys are both interested in. If that's even just going to do bird watching, going to the park, going to the beach, the lake, wherever. But find that time to really behave like an actual couple. A lot of the times that this couple can just become a business partnership because they're so efficient in that way. They naturally are attracted to each other to make each other stronger. However, if neither side or neither party is allowed to show their weaker side of themselves, this is where they might feel forced to always be in like this self-actualizing, self-improvement sort of position where they're just coaching each other, saying, go harder at your job, do this, do that, let's get more money, let's get a bigger house, let's get a nicer car. And they're not really having the whole couple thing where they just get to chill out, watch Netflix, cook something together, and just laugh and have a good time. That needs to be scheduled into the relationship to keep it healthy, because an I would say, focus on money and just results can also lead to toxicity and just the relationship just being dark and just about that. Both Scorpio and Capricorn are very susceptible to becoming depressed, and that's the number one way of doing it is by both partners just being workaholics. Make sure you guys are able to balance each other out, appreciate each other, and then make time to like completely blank out everything you do with work and money and all those other things, and have time to just really focus on each other and loving each other and appreciating what each other gives to the relationship. With that being said, that should conclude the video. If you guys do have any questions about this whatsoever, I'd be happy to hear in the comments. If you disagree with anything I'm saying, let me know. Aside from that, guys, please like, subscribe. Holla at me. That's it for today, guys. Peace.